Yo, Tazman420 coming at you. I hope everyone's doing okay. Whatnot. Right now I'm not medicating, but here in a minute I will. Yeah, I just wanted to say hello to everyone. A slight update and stuff. I'm still waiting for my birth certificate in the mail. All this previous week I kept on forgetting, but that's my fault. So to go check my mail and all that, and once I get that, I can finish going through with transferring my Arizona's driver's license over to Colorado. I can finish with that. I also have an application. Let me try to get into the application. The rescue mission that I'm staying at has this program called work engagement. And the thing is with that is that you have more access to resources and all that, but instead of being a regular client where you're doing nothing in return for that help, you just got to provide 16 hours a day worth of work to be able to pay your way while staying there. And you get bumped up with the right paperwork, the right avenues. You can switch from the entry shelter, which is kind of crappy in some sense, to a better one, but I'm also still doing my research on that and whatnot, and I do have an application filled out already and signed by my case manager and myself to be able to get in when I can. But I'm still going through that, figuring things out, asking questions, the whole 9 yards before I do that. So I got some smoke here, but it's not the best. It's not even fresh, but it does the job. I don't really want to show what I got, but or at the same time, because it's not really worth showing. But yeah, it does the job for now. But yeah. What else is there? I still haven't got my state Medicaid or medical or whatever it's called, where you have to go to like the food stamp office and it comes along with your food stamps medical. I'm still waiting for that. Sorry about that, yo. Yeah. Yeah, in one of my videos that I put in my recent watch party in the 420 group, recently, give me a minute. Thank God I still thank God I still got coffee. No. And still warm too. In that last video of mine, I mentioned about a friend in Texas. Like I said, if any of the people I talk about, out of respect, I don't mention names, I don't mention details, just out of respect for them. But my friend in Texas, and the friends I talk about are, if they end up watching this, they know who they are. But like I said, out of respect, I don't go into details. I don't go through what the details of what they're going through. I don't give the details of their names, whatever. You know, this lady, a friend of mine in Texas, she has a good heart and a good head on her shoulders. She's just going through some rough times right now where she's at, and whatnot. So the best way I can put it is, it's a mix between, in broad general terms, it's a mix between personal, financial, and what's her next step type of thing. And I still would like to put her in everybody's, if everybody can do like a prayer chain for her, or whatnot. And I do give her and all my friends a shout out too, because they keep on saying, they keep on mentioning that some of them keep on mentioning that they're not that strong, that they're not that weak, or that they're weak, and not exactly weak, but they're not as strong as they believe that they are. You know, this friend in Texas, she happened to have, I'm guessing, has enough life experience that should help her, but glad that I'm around type of thing, to be able to point out that she happens to be stronger than she may think she is. You know, that, and also that she's more independent than she gives herself credit for. She lets other people be in charge, the whole 9 yards, and when it comes to, it doesn't matter if you're a friend or more than friends or what have you, you know, whatever status the relationship is between the two people, you know, there should be teamwork, effort on both sides, communication, you know, some kind of effort that will not just help you feel secure and more independent, but also give those same qualities, if not similar qualities, to that person, you know, friends or more than friends, you know, try to be there for each other, you know, type of thing. But in her situation, it's more than that, and it's she's doing the best she can to figure things out, and what she needs to do for her next step, along with all these things that's going on. With everybody that wants to participate, please start a prayer chain for her and a couple of other friends, you know. I have another friend that's up in Canada. Like I mentioned, I'm not going to go into personal details, but if you're personally friends with this person, you may know who I'm talking about. She just happened to recently lost and I'm guessing, I may be in the wrong, I'm not sure, but but I'm guessing she may be okay with me mentioning what happened. She just recently lost a four-legged furry furry family member of hers recently, and she is a little tore up and not feeling so good. So would like to request everybody to keep her in your prayers. I personally know how it's like when it comes to losing a furry a family member of yours. You know, I mean, my aunt and uncle had this pit bull mix that I grew up with since I was a kid, and it was a puppy, you know. And man, those were the best years I've ever experienced around that dog, you know. This pit that they had was well trained, really loving and caring, and always wanted to cuddle or play with you with its toys and whatnot. You know, like it was it was harder not to get bonded with this dog than the other way around, you know. But then some years back, my aunt and my uncle, because of it being an old dog and having old doggy problems and suffering from these problems, my aunt and uncle decided to put it down to help it not go through the misery it was going through. And whatnot. And yes, it was an extremely tough decision for them to come to do that. But because out of respect to me, my aunt and uncle thought it was cool, nice enough, which I do appreciate them doing, nice of them to ask me. They wanted me to go along with my uncle when it came to bringing it to the vet to put it down, you know, and being there watching them put that shot in their arm, and then the animal going through the process of going away, and then finally just nothing, you know. It's heart-wrenching. So I understand where this friend of mine is coming from when it comes to her situation. It passed away earlier this week, I believe. I may be wrong, and please correct me on it if whoever this is about knows that I'm talking what it's about, you know. And but yeah, that was my first time I ever seen my uncle and cry, you know, ever. You know, and both of us hugged each other in tears, you know, and it's just one of those things, you know. So I sympathize with her, with my friend, you know. And it's one of those things where, yes, it's gonna hurt for a while, maybe until the day you die, type of thing. But one thing I can say for sure is that over the years, that pain ain't gonna be as extreme. It's always gonna be there, just not as the level it was shortly after it happened. You know, it's one of those things where it's just like, you know, God's with you type of thing, you know. Like the I believe it's a Disney movie. All dogs go to heaven, you know. You know, it's, you know that they're up there, you know, roaming around with their doggy pals and playing around with their doggy bones and the frisbees with angel wings or what have you, you know, jumping around, chasing the mailman, if you will. I don't know, whatever you can think of they're doing up there, you know. And but yeah, please keep her in your prayers too, you know, and whatnot. And I have another friend here in Colorado Springs that she's going through some issues with her, with some personal issues while trying to get it back up on her feet as well. And It's one of those things where she has her moments where she cries, and she has her moments where she talks, and her moments where she's angry and upset, and it's all understanding, It's the whole confusion that comes along with the mix up and all that. And whatnot. But yeah, it's because of me, my position that I'm in. Yes, I do have a roof over my head at night, and all because of staying at the rescue mission. But I'm still classified as homeless, and I'm still going through stuff myself, and whatnot. And I'm not saying that with my situation and everybody else's situation, that has nothing to do with me. I mean, they're letting me know so I can support them as a friend, and I'm always going to be there as a friend, But like, what I'm getting ready to say next is that before any of this and after all this, what I'm going through is on me, my day-to-day routines, avenues and roads I have to take to get somewhere with just one thing to get done off my not bucket list, but my list of goals, So in a sense, when I have friends that are talking with me about their issues, yeah, in a sense, it kind of has that, okay. But at the same time, it kind of relieves me from focusing on my stuff at the same time. So in a sense, it helps, because it gets me out of my rut and my situation, in a sense. And all that, and gets my mind focused elsewhere to where I can be able to help them with their situation, talk with them, make them feel better about themselves, type of thing. And all that, so it's like one big happy family circle, if you will. Well, yeah, like some of the other videos I made, I'm most likely going to post this both to my 420 group page and my YouTube channel. But for all y'all who have seen my recent YouTube upload, I was playing with a friend of mine's cat. Man, that thing was so fun to play with. You guys should go check it out, if you guys haven't, go to my YouTube channel. If you guys don't have the information, ask me, message me on Messenger or something. Hey, what's your YouTube? And I'll share it, or at least I'll share a video of mine that's on there to be able for you to connect to my channel through, My channel is Tazman420, so it's pretty cool. And once I get the information I need, like the specific link that goes straight to my channel and all my videos and my page, if you will, I'll be posting that onto my 420 group page and making it back, putting it back into announcements. And I hope nobody removes it, because the last time I did it, I had it on there, and every time I uploaded a new video to that post that I uploaded to my channel, and I would share it there, so people can stay up to date with my YouTube, But now that post isn't there no more. So I don't know if it's, a person that's in position of power on my page, or if Facebook itself took it off the announcements. You know, it's one of those things that just leaves me curious. You know. But yeah, and I know in previous videos that I've uploaded to my YouTube channel specifically, and the last couple or whatever, you guys seen these tile art like tiles behind me and whatnot. Believe it or not, I don't know if you guys can read that. It might be backwards on your screen and whatnot, but it's pretty much one of the elementary schools around here. I don't know if it's the one right over here that did them or some other one, but kids made these. And it goes so far down that way, and then so far down that way, y'all. So yeah, some of these kids are artsy. Like I like that one right there. Oh my goodness. I thought dogs were bad. There's this one person that's all trying to play with the squirrels around here, that are over here. I think the squirrels are mind fucking, or just fucking with her worse than she is with them. It's funny because she's all trying to toss this plastic ball at them while they're all climbing up and down the trees, and they're all just running to the opposite side. So, you know, they're like, ha ha, nanny nanny boo boo, you can't get me. You know, it's funny to watch. I wish I had a reverse camera setting on my phone, on this phone's camera. I'd be showing everybody. It's kind of funny to watch what you see. That's funny. But yeah. You know, these people don't know how to mess around with or play around with the squirrels and make friends with them around here. It's like, come on, think. They're living out here like we are most of the time. All they want is food. The last time when I first came out here, in the beginning, I stayed at the R.J. Montgomery Salvation Army shelter, which that's where I picked up my job at the mall and my own apartment from then on out, you know, and whatnot. But still, you know, during my homeless period, I would come out here once in a while, and before I get here, I would buy, you know, the family size package of peanut butter M&Ms, and I would literally feed them to the squirrels. You know, like they would know I would have it because I would crackle up the bag, and they all climb down the tree, and then cautiously come over and whatnot. And then when you pour out a couple M&Ms and toss them their way, they get it. You got food, and so they get more brave, and I've actually had a couple of them come straight to my hand and pick the M&M straight out of my hand, off my hand, and then afterwards they'll grab my actually, you know, with their little tiny hands, grab my finger and start sniffing my finger. Like, it's like so cute and adorable, you know that. Again, if I had myself a job right now and my own pickup truck and my own what I need, supplies, I would totally go live in a camper trailer out in the middle of the mountains somewhere. You know, I don't care if I have to make a couple trips a month to take care of the motorhome. Oh, this is funny. The squirrel is running. Oh man, I wish you guys were here. There's these two squirrels now that are fighting over a bag of, I think it's food. Oh my. Oh, come on. Friend from Texas, hurry up. I would love for you to come out here and witness this with me. Yo. Gosh, I'll be totally videotaping it. Can you guys see those squirrels over there? I hope you guys see it. One's fluffing his tail and running, the other one's standing by the tree. I hope that was a good shot. I hope I got them. Please let me know if I did or not. Gosh. And there's like over to the left, and then there's like another 4 or 5 of them running up and down the tree. It's funny. But yeah, I hope everybody's day is going well. You know, if not, you know, it will get better, hopefully. The only thing I get annoyed about when it comes to, you know, if I'm, you know, like right now I'm in one of the city parks, which is attached to a well-known popular hotel out here. But you know, it's peacefully quiet. Yeah, it's a little cold, but as you guys can see, I got a coat on. You know, squirrels are running around doing their thing. You know, it's quiet. That one squirrel is back and playing with that bag with whatever's in it. It's relaxing. I'd rather be in Manitou Springs up there in the mountains. That way I can be next to the river stream that's up there. But still, you know, it's even without that, it's still good. You know, I'm taking care of business and whatnot. So. That's in motion, you know. It's the only thing that sucks about that, y'all, is the hurry up and wait aspect of things. You know, constantly hurrying up and taking care of business, and then you get to a point where you're constantly just sitting there, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I'm used to it, boredom and not doing shit. But when you get into a rhythm of work, always doing something for a long time, that being bored and doing nothing routine kind of gets old quick now. It's like my last job, it was a year and a half janitorial work there at the Citadel Mall here in Colorado Springs. Every day, I was scheduled anywhere from 20 to 30 plus hours a week, sometimes even close to 40. You know, not exact, but close to it, you know. And before then, up until that point, I pretty much hardly did anything. You know, I just pretty much lived a good life. You know, before coming out here in Colorado Springs, I was staying. I was homeless out there too. You know, the first place I was on the streets for a while out there, and then I went to the Phoenix Rescue Mission. Got a job at the Cheesecake Factory there, there in downtown Phoenix. Left that job because, yeah. If you guys want details on that, message me on that. I'll answer. But left that job, and then moved out of the rescue mission there to this homeless shelter further closer to downtown Phoenix called Cass, and that one sucked. The services were good, but the aspect of, you know, street people and gangs and whatnot, that part wasn't good. You know, there were a lot of gang members that were living on the streets right there in front of the shelter, and didn't give a shit, and they tried running, controlling everyone and everything while you're taking care of business, and you pretty much had to watch your P's and Q's. You know, out here, I don't have to worry about that. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of stupidity out here, but nowhere close to the level that I experienced in Phoenix. I actually got kicked in the face once down there. For no damn fucking reason, just because I was being nice to a puppy. And I was being nice to this puppy in the middle of freaking summer heat, which gets up to 120 to 25 plus there in Phoenix. You know, but yeah, but yeah, you know, it was pretty fun to watch these squirrels do their thing. Only if I know this might sound mean to some people, but I'm a country boy, yo. I wish I had one of those, what are they? Those pump action BB guns, where you can pump up to like 7 to 10 times. But at the same time, you know, that'd be mean. I should have kept that bag. Never mind. That's a different topic. Yeah. I'm just chilling, and then just chilling. Oh yeah, you know what's funny? My friend here that I've been hanging around with, helping her feel better with what she's going through. Her and I came up with this comical thing for a new sitcom or a TV series, because she calls herself the Grinch whenever she has her not so happy moments, her moments in life, and she calls me Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. So our new sitcom show would be the two of them. And she already wrote down a little part of a skit right of the beginning of the basic behind the or the yeah, you guys know what I'm saying. That's kind of funny though, you know, because you know right now it's just talk, but what happens if you can be able to turn that talk into action? You know, like how well would that sitcom show be? You know, I mean, Oscar the Grouch wouldn't be on living on Sesame Street no more, right? Yeah. His trash can be either moved outside next door to the Grinch's cave or inside. You know, to see all the conversations with each other, and they happen to be cousins. You know, so it's one of those like, I wonder how many viewers and likes we would get out of this. You know. You know, and what do you guys think about that? You know, I mean, it's like, you know, that would be, I don't know, just thinking about it makes me laugh, just thinking about the conversations back and forth, you know. Have Jim Carrey to play the Grinch and some other person to play the Oscar. That'd be hilarious, yo. But yeah. Well, I'm going to be signing out, y'all, and heading back to the library. Well, I hope everybody's day goes well and whatnot. So peace out, y'all.